Illinois Drill Team Association State Finals, coming home with a second-place trophy in the 2A Pound category. Please join us in congratulating them on a competitive season. Tonight, the Railets are brought together with their snippets of some of their favorite routines from the year. A Year in Review sponsored tonight by Komnick Construction.
Through the alley, tiptoe, in the street like Kelly. Hold up, mopeds in the valley. Right roll, on the wheels like mayonnaise. I like a big girl, I like a sassy. Going down the back street, listening to the black strings. I like a sassy, I like a sassy.
Second. Eisenhower with 14 in the first, 14 in the second. That's how we got where we're at. Eisenhower up 28-19. Railers trail. This is the Brown Incorporated and Snyder Chiropractic for a halftime show. And this is Lincoln Railer basketball.
Your Lincoln Railer dance team under the direction of Randy Montgomery. Our thanks going out again tonight to Komnick Construction for sponsoring tonight's,
which was usually Bowers. Good things for the most part happen.
On the floor for the Railers, Titus Cannon, Ben Grunder, Bryson Kirby, Isaiah Bowers, and Drew Bacon. Quickly they get it to Jones.
I'll tell you what's happened too much against the Railer defense is that. Been getting it right into the middle, and Jones standing right at the free throw, and he just takes a lackadaisical shot like nobody else is in the gym, and we just come around and slap him on the arm. That's what has really hurt the Railers, is them getting in the middle, and they either penetrate as Jones hits his first free throw, penetrate right to the basket, turn and shoot, or they've a couple times ran that baseline runner right down to the block, and they will pass it down there. So right now the middle is hurting the Railer 1-2-2.
Jones the first and the second, back up 30-19. And the other one about that is Drew getting the start in the second half, and just that quickly he had that foul, so now Bacon has 3. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Railers on the pass near the sideline. Bryson inbounding right in front of the student section for the Railers. Titus near side to Kirby. Cannon over to Ben. Ben drives baseline, picked up his dribble, needs some help. Tipped over to Bacon. Bacon looks to make a strong move, and then Drew's going to be called for steps. Drew got stuck a little too far under the basket to go up with his normal reverse, looking for help, and just dragged that foot and another turnover.
Yeah, and really, it was somewhat forced. He had a little traffic in there, but still, Drew's got to shoot the basketball. I mean, he's right underneath the rim. Turn around and see what happens, and make the official make a call or put the layup in.
Jarrett Jones, he's going to be called for steps. Thought about the three, decided to make a drive. And another turnover back to Eisenhower. Jarrett leading the way for the Panthers. He has 10.
We almost look for that home run pass, too, by Cannon to Bacon or even Kirby to a cutting Grunder.
Minute gone by in the third quarter. Bryson on top to Cannon. Cannon with the left-hand dribble. Over to Bryson. He's free for three. On the way and good.
Got it. Again, nobody in the middle, though. Our wings are able to push our wings really far out to the side. It doesn't matter with Kirby because he's able to shoot it that far. But anybody else, our offense is pushed out way behind the three-point line.
30-22 underneath the Jones. Back out. 19-footers up and good. That's Young. And Josh, you've talked about it. It's easy to say, well, they need to score more points, but the comeback has to start on this end. Bowers in the corner, down to Drew on the low block. Titus, move it quickly. Grunder's jumper on the way, left it way short, and it's going to be out of bounds to Eisenhower. 32-22, Panthers up by 10. In the backcourt, Young, Bobbitt, play catch now in the front court. 5:45 left in the third. Bobbitt, again, still nothing. Inside, nice move with the left hand.
Yeah,
up and good by
just
Taylor.
Passing wherever they want to. I mean, there's hardly zero ball pressure on the ball. They're making direct line passes to whoever they want to, and when that happens, you just can't guard them.
Grunder on the right wing as Eisenhower takes a 34-22 lead. Had it knocked away from behind. Another turnover. Behind the back pass for Bobbitt. But before Bobbitt goes up for the attempted slam, Titus Cannon will step in and draw the charge. Nice job by Titus stepping in and taking that. 10, Waylon Young gets his second. Grunder will have a seat, and Zach Morris will be in for the first time tonight. I think at this point, Josh, coach looking for any combination that can get some points on the board.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a little Jermaine in there too. You know, break up a little bit, maybe put an intimidator around that basket, somebody to protect the rim.
Bowers throws it away, but the layup is missed by Eisenhower. But they get their own rebound. Bobbitt misses. And Bobbitt will go to the line shooting two. And I think they got that on Drew. And now Drew has picked up his fourth. 4:49 to go. Bobbitt at the line looking for his first points of the night, with his team up already by 12. Free throw, first one no good. Nolan Hullinger will check back in for Bacon. So to reset for the Railers, you've got Morris, Kirby, Cannon, Hullinger, and Bowers for Lincoln. Bobbitt, the 6'2 senior, on the way. Missed them both. Rebound loose, picked up by Morris. So he missed two free throws, so here's your opportunity. Chip away here and there. Cannon to Bryson. Heading out of Bowers. Bowers stuck in the corner. Knocked out of bounds. I'll tell you, if one thing that Eisenhower's done better than any team I've seen against the Railers this year is they've let Lincoln get into those danger zones where traps are very easy.
Yeah. And you can't go there. I mean, we want people to go there as Cannon steps up and hits a three to cut the lead back to 9 now. So, there's just not a lot of emotion out there either, Jeff. No fire. Again, they're looking to do whatever they want. There's a loose ball the Railers can pick up.
Get it ahead to Isaiah in the front court. Isaiah at the top of the key, turns back out to Morris. Morris lobs to Cannon, 34-25, down by 9. 4 minutes to go in the third. Morris back out to Kirby, now to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to drive, pull up from 17. Back rim, no, but Nolan grabs the rebound for Lincoln. Isaiah again's going to drive, has it blocked away from behind. Zach with the rebound. Got another opportunity. Nolan corner three. Won't go down. Rebound, and then a foul is going to be whistled on Bowers. Bowers on the rebound grabbed Taylor. For Isaiah, his second. Third on the team. 3:39 to go. 34-25 in the third for Eisenhower. Bobbitt over to Young. Jones on the right side, back on top to Young. Young kicks it over. Lefty three from Taylor is up and good. His third three of the night. He now has 13, and it's back to that 12-point lead again at 37-25. Cannon, a bullet pass underneath to Morris. Back to Nolan. This time he's wide open for three, and he missed everything. Jarrett will stop, pull up for three, and hit. Two threes in a row have stretched it to the largest lead of the night for Eisenhower. 2:54 to go in the third. Eisenhower with a 40-25 lead. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. Less than 3 to go in the third. Railers trail by 15. This is Lincoln Railer basketball. So after the Lincoln timeout, see if the Railers can get back in this one a little bit closer as we head toward the end of the third. 2:54 to go. Railers down 40-25 on the strength of Railers missing threes and Eisenhower hitting them.
Yeah, you're right, and they've been some tough shots by Eisenhower. Man, they're by far the more aggressive team tonight.
Isaiah turns from 15 on the way up and good.
Exactly the same shot he hit before half, just a pop to the free throw line. And Cannon with a bullet pass right to him, so a turn and shot. That's Isaiah's shot, 15 feet. You know, he can make a few threes, but his game is 15 and in. And that time he looked a lot more comfortable.
Isaiah with 10. Bryson swats it away. Yeah, I think before the Railers start looking for scoring, and you talked about it earlier in the quarter, there's some energy that needs to pick up.
Yeah, it just hardly any emotion. You know, it's you can't get the crowd going if the players don't have any of it. And you know, we need a couple threes to go down. We need some stops on defense, or our guys just don't have it tonight.
Rowe hands off to Jones. Tries to get out of a double team. Nice job by Morris, and Bowers tipped away. Bobbitt comes down with it and throws it right to Bryson Kirby. Now there's a chance. Railers force the turnover. Titus ahead quickly to Bryson. Bad spacing for the Railers on that near side. Saved. Just thrown all the way around, and the dunk goes in for Jarrett. Into the lineup for the Railers at that last timeout was Colton Holiday. Holiday catches, and he's fouled. Holiday, the 6'4" sophomore, actually will be going to the line. Foul on Taylor, his first, second on Eisenhower. Holiday at the line, shooting 2. First one from Holiday, up and good. Morris and Cannon out. Grunder and Sloan back in. 1:28 to go. 42-28. Got the bounce on the second one.
Well, we cut it back to 13. We got to get some stops, though. As you said, Jeff, we held them to 38 the last 2 times. They've got 42 here with 1:20 left in the third, but the Railers we have not been able to stop them.
Rowe, bounce over to Jarrett. Jarrett kicks over near side to Jones, back on top to Rowe. Minute to go in the third. Railers down 42-29. Ball loose, almost stolen by Grunder. Got to get back on D. making a move, and that's going to be traveling. Steps called inside on Taylor. Well, 55 seconds to go, and you get possession to start the fourth if there's no other alternate possession. Big one here in this one.
Yeah, you're right. We need a big basket. A big three would be nice to end the quarter. Our ball to go into the fourth.
Isaiah turns from 15. There it is again.
Yeah, that's his shot. 15-footer. Does a nice job of turning squares. Gets good height on his jumper. And that's a big basket. So again, we've got to get another stop on this end. They're going to try and hold it for one.
42-31, down to 20 seconds. Young drives in, flipped up, and it'll go down. Basket for TJ Gaines, his first basket of the night. 44-31, down to 10 seconds. Kirby over to Sloan. Tate bounces high post to Isaiah, turns from the elbow again, missed it. Down to 2-1, Gaines. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Isaiah right at the end of the quarter. Not a shooting foul, and that's the way our third quarter will end, with Isaiah picking up his third. End of three, Eisenhower 44, Lincoln 31. Back with the fourth in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. We get ready to start the fourth quarter. Railers down 44-31. Outscored in that quarter 16-12. And now the Railers really got to pick up the pace if they want to get back in this one. Isaiah fighting for it, but he loses it into the hands of Eisenhower. And not certainly something Eisenhower may look to do, but with a 13-point lead hanging in the fourth, they can be much more methodical here with their offense in the fourth.
Well, and the lack of pressure that the Railers have been able to put on, they've got good enough ball handlers to do it if we're not going to come out and pressure them and get hands on basketball. So they could very easily stand out there and take 2 or 3 minutes off. Just don't have the intensity tonight on defense, and then they're going to run a backdoor. They're going to get it right in the middle.
Gaines missed it. Rebound, fought for. Isaiah comes out with it. Bowers, Sloan, Grunder, Holiday, and Kirby out there for Lincoln. Kirby skips it all the way over to Grunder. Inside Isaiah. Isaiah bounce underneath the Holiday. Holiday's fouled, going up for the shot. So a nice look by Isaiah. Found the sophomore. Holiday will go back to the line shooting two.
Yeah, again, we got it in the middle, and that's been kind of the MO of both. What's hurting both teams. Eisenhower's been able to get in the middle against us. We've been able to get it to the middle on them, and good look by Bowers, but Isaiah's going to have to continue to get to that free throw line area and continue to get to the basket.
Colton with the first one. Well, you can't get all 13 back at once. Second one, that one good as well. So Colton 4 of 4 from the line tonight. Nice job off the bench. So now we've cut it to 11, 44-33, 6:50 to go. Jarrett over to Bobbitt. Inside to Jones. Jones will pull up from 13, won't get it. Ball loose on the ground, off the foot of Eisenhower. So Lincoln couldn't grab the rebound, but neither could Eisenhower, and it'll stay with Lincoln. Sloan handles the dribble over to Kirby. Tate, got to watch that double team now to Bryson. Sloan turns back the other way, back to Bryson. Inside Isaiah. Isaiah from 14, a little too hard. Colton tried to grab the rebound, but it's Jones over the top for that.
Yeah, you almost like to see now Bowers. Now the defense has come out on Bowers at that free throw line. He could very easily pump fake and go right to the basket and get those guys. That time almost got a shot blocked by Jones because they know he's going to try and shoot it.
Bobbitt is fouled by Kirby, and he's strong enough to lay it in, count the basket, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play attempt. 6 minutes to go, Josh, in the game. Eisenhower's been up 10-15 much of the game. Bobbitt's first basket of the night.
Yeah, and that's you know, not that he comes in averaging about 20 a game or anything, but, you know, he's one of their leaders. The guy's been starting since his freshman year. And for the Panthers to be at 14 and that's his first points is a credit to the rest of his team also.
Makes the free throw, 47-33. Long three, left it short. Isaiah the rebound, puts it up and in. 47-35.
There's a lot of time left here, but
get ball loose.
We're just a step slow, it seems like, on everything. I mean, that ball was a 75-foot pass, hit the bank board, and the Railers just can't come up with the loose ball, and that's been kind of the reoccurring theme all night.
Underneath, off the glass, no. Tip try, no. Out to Cannon. Railers down by 12. 5 minutes to go. Grunder, nice strong move off the glass and good. Ben's first points of the night. We're down to 10 points. Good double team, but they get out of it. Over in the corner, Jones is going to drive in. Finger roll, nope. Rebound off, thought it was off of Eisenhower, but they're going to say off the Railers. So it'll stay with Decatur. Timeout taken by Coach Rodney Walker for Eisenhower. They're taking time. We will take it with them. 4:44 to go in the fourth. Railers trail 47-37. Back in a moment with more Lincoln Railer basketball. The closest the Railers have been in the second half, Josh, was right at the beginning when Bryson hit a three to make it 30-22. From that point forward, Eisenhower's been able to keep Lincoln at arm's length. Yeah,
you're exactly right. And every time that gets to that 8 point, that 9 point we've talked about, Eisenhower's done a good job of matching that. And we just have not been able to. See, look at that, right in the middle.
Into Jones on the pass from the corner is good. He's got double figures with 10.
And I don't know how many points, and Coach will probably have it for us the next time. And you can catch it on the replay as Lloyd's got it there for you. But way too many points, way too many passes getting into the middle of that defense.
4:20 to go, back to that 12-point deficit. Bryson tries to answer with a three, and he does. Well, on that time down, they shaved 1 point off the deficit. It's 49-40. Taylor skips it all the way across to Jarrett. Jarrett's going to drive in. Hand over to Young, and a foul whistled on Grunder. For Ben, his first, 6th on the Railers. Zach Morris will check in, replacing Grunder. Cannon, Kirby, Morris, Holiday, Bowers out there. Bobbitt out to Young, over to Jones. Almost falling out of bounds, but Jones gets it. Drives the lane, floats it up with the right hand. No, tip try with the left hand, gets his own miss, and up and in. 51-40. 3.5 to go. Cannon watched by Young. Titus will drive in out to Morris, now to Isaiah. Isaiah pulls up from 15, had it shot, blocked from the side, over to Jones. In the backcourt, Eisenhower breaks into the timeline. Jones thought about the three, didn't take it. Now, right now, Eisenhower in full control of this game.
Yeah, they've been in control from the tip. There's another rebound. The Railers cannot rebound. Just quicker, stronger, and more physical and tougher right now.
And then the rebound corralled by Eisenhower. And Zach Morris, I think, got the foul going for the rebound. That'll be Lincoln's 7th. And that'll send Eisenhower to the line, shooting bonus.
Last couple of possessions, Jeff, we've been able to get him to miss the first time, but it's been thrown on the bankboard and go get it, and the Railers have not responded on the bankboard. We're not big enough don't jump well enough to not be able to box out, and we haven't seen really one good box out underneath, and that's what happens when you play a team like Eisenhower's athletic and long arms and get off the floor really quick. You just don't get a chance to get the rebound.
Made the first one, missed the second one. 52-40. Well, whatever's going to happen, if the Railers are going to start coming back, it's got to start on this possession. Morris over to Holiday, back now to Kirby. But again, 30 feet from the basket.
Yeah, everything is way too far out.
Holiday is going to drive with the left hand. Won't go down, but a blocking foul.
Love to see that by Colton. He is we've seen that a lot of times in that sophomore game where he'll just flat out put his head down. And if you're in the way, sorry, but you're going to get some of them. A lot of times you're going to get to the basket and get a chance to get a layup and a free throw.
Colton with 2 free throws. He's got 4. He is 4 of 4 from the line tonight. First one from Colton on the way is good. (52-41). Second one, good again. Colton a perfect 6 of 6 from the line.
Yeah, good job by the sophomore.
Jarrett, long down court, nice catch by Young. Underneath Jones, looked like he got stuck under the basket. Tip try, second time he has missed and been able to flip it up with his left hand and tip it in again. Bryson a 3, left it short, rebound down to the Panthers. We're at 2 minutes to go. Foul called on the Railers. Foul on Titus, his first 8th team foul. Eisenhower back to the line for bonus.
At the line for the Panthers will be number 10, Quylan Young, 1 and bonus.
Quylan Young with 6 on the night. The 5'10" junior. First free throw is on the way, and it rolls off. Isaiah had the rebound, but had it knocked away, but knocked out of bounds by Eisenhower. 2:02 left, 54-42. Bowers over to Cannon. Titus to Isaiah in the front court from the volleyball line. His three is going to be way short. Caught by Holiday. He tried to go up for a shot. He had it knocked away from behind into the hands of Eisenhower. And then a foul called on Titus will send Eisenhower back to the line. Isaac Dewberry in for the Railers. Eddie Combs in for the Railers as Bowers and Holiday will head out. We also see Sam Birnbaum getting into the lineup. He replaces Bryson Kirby. And it's not necessarily waving the white flag, but with 1:39 to go, you kind of have a feeling how this one's going in the record book.
Not been in it really from the tip.
Free throws no good. Tracked down by Combs. 54-42. Combs over to Dewberry. Back on top to Sloan. Tate drives in, picks up the dribble. Birnbaum on the right side to Morris. Morris down low to Sloan. 1:20 to go. Morris to Combs. Eddie's going to take a drive down the lane, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Eddie Combs at the line.
I'll give you a score as we're not looking so swell here. Just checking through Twitter. Meridian is leading Edinburgh, which I don't even know where half those two towns are. 42-7 after the first quarter.
Wow.
Has nothing to do with regular basketball, but
Eddie missed it for 42-7.
Yeah, nice output by the first quarter.
Combs with the second one. That one rattles in and out, no good. Birnbaum tried to grab the rebound, but it's knocked away. Approaching 1 minute left in this one. Rails will drop to 16-11, 10-5 in the conference. Eisenhower improves to 10-5 and 18-7, and you would have to believe that they will more than likely slide ahead of the Railers in that seeding scale by the time those seeds are announced on Thursday.
And we're going to be where in the regional?
Either
at Jacksonville,
either at Taylorville or Landfield.
Right.
Jones at the high post, 35 seconds to go. And right now it looks like Eisenhower's just going to play catch, and that's how this one's going to end. Down to 30 seconds. Jones is going to go in, and it'll roll good. 8 for Jones in the quarter, 16 in the game. Morris a 3 from the corner, up and good. 56-43, under 10 seconds to go. All Eisenhower's really got to do is break the timeline. That's how this one will go in the books. Final score from Roy S. Anderson, Eisenhower with the victory, 56-45. As we said, Lincoln falls to 16-11, 10-5 in the Central State 8. Eisenhower now also 10-5 in the conference. They improved to 18-7 overall. Again, our final from Roy S. Anderson, Eisenhower 56, Lincoln 45. We'll be back with the Josh Komnick Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center postgame show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Joined now by Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, this was a tough one tonight. I mean, Eisenhower gets the opening tip. They score in the blink of an eye. And it almost seemed from that point forward, they felt very, very confident. The Railers had, I think, the first 4 turnovers was against their pressure, where we didn't get the ball across half court, or at least trying to do so. But throughout the entire night, it seemed like Eisenhower felt like they were the team in control here at Roy S. Anderson.
Well, they were. And I mean, you hit it right. Whenever you get we have got 4 guys in the front court there, and we allow them to score on the opening tip. That's just lack of focus and things that we had on Friday night. But the league that we play in, Central State 8, it's got great athletes, great players, and if you're not prepared every night, we're not going to be very successful.
Coach, we talked about it a little bit during the game, and a lot of the game, a little bit of a lack of emotion, intensity, aggressiveness. A lot of times they got the ball in the middle way too often, I thought, during the game, and then that only led to easy shots, or our lack of aggressiveness on the boards is what really hurt us in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they would shoot and miss and get a tip in, and we just stood straight up. We didn't turn around and try to block anybody off the boards. And, they're a great athletic team. And they're having a great year. And they've got good players, and they're long. And that type of team really creates us a lot of problems.
Coach, it seemed that I don't certainly want to, put anything on their message board in the locker room, but it almost seemed like they came in here tonight with a purpose, saying that when the Railers beat them down in Rochester earlier in the Central State 8 tournament, it almost seemed like they took it personally, and they came in here tonight making sure they weren't going to let that happen again.
Well, if you change the preparation and the way each team played from Rochester to here is almost a reversal. I'm not sure they were very quick on their steps at Rochester. They were quicker than us tonight. They had the hops on us. They come to play. They knew what was at stake, and they went and got it.
And Coach, leading right into that, I think most people probably figure by the time the seeds come out this weekend that Lanphier and Southeast in one combination or another will be the 1 and the 2. And then you talked about it Saturday night. There's that log jam with Lincoln, Eisenhower, MacArthur, throw Jacksonville in there. And tonight was sort of that, almost like a mini play-in, is like see who's going where. And if Eisenhower wins, they've got 2 out of 3 over the Railers. And like Josh and I were talking, I don't think anybody, whether it's online or head-to-head, you could make an argument if you're Eisenhower and say, why shouldn't we be seated ahead of the Railers? Because we actually did what the #1 team couldn't do. We went to Roy S. Anderson, and we did get the win. And it would be probably safe to say that Eisenhower probably got the 3 seed from what they did here tonight.
I would probably agree to that, and that would probably put them at Taylorville. I don't know who else will go to Taylorville, but it doesn't matter. We're going to have to play a really good team the first game, and we're going to have to come out prepared to play and play with emotion. And if we can do that, we can play with anybody. But again, if we don't play with emotion, and again, a Tuesday night game, but you got to get used to it. You're going to play the regional on a Monday or a Tuesday. So, that's something that playing these Tuesday games get you prepared for, but it's not a fact that you want to back off and not be playing the best basketball that you could be on a given night.
And Coach, kind of leading into that also, you talked about Eisenhower knowing what's at stake. They came in here tonight playing like it was that state tournament one-and-done mentality.
Exactly. Eisenhower's good enough to win the sectional. They're very talented. They're long. They're playing well. They were very disciplined tonight. I think each time that we've played them, they've played much more disciplined ball than we've seen in a long time. And they've got the athletes that could do it. They hit shots tonight, which they didn't hit when they played us at Rochester. So those are things that we just got to be able to play. We may play the best game we can, and that team may not be good enough against that team.
Yeah, we just didn't turn them over. They were really comfortable with the ball, and when they got it in the middle, and then they showed that they could shoot it on the outside, it was just double trouble from either way. So you hit it, Coach. So they just haven't been consistent enough, probably, is what Coach Walker would say as far as their effort sometimes. And tonight ours wasn't very consistent either.
No, not at all. We had a couple little mini runs that we'd get it back to within 8, and we would do something silly, but they forced us to. One of the hardest defenses to coach and play against is the 1-3-1, and they do a great job with it because of their length.
Coach, final road game of the year coming up on Friday, and it's going to be a tough one because it's Railers. Funny things always seem to happen at Griffin, and Griffin has given some really good teams some tough battles this year. So it's not like we can go in and say, well, this one's one we can mark down as an easy win. Have to come to play to get that one on Friday night.
Well, if we come with how we played tonight, the same results will happen. This team, the Griffin team's playing very well. They're very well coached, and they play that defense that the kids have jumped on and believe in. And, they went to Jacksonville and played Jacksonville to a 3-point lead on Friday night. And, we got to be able to go down there and play and execute and do things the right way.
All right, Coach. And again, just to make sure we've got this right, Thursday, sometime late in the afternoon, is when the seeds will be announced by the IHSA. They post them on their website. And then Friday is when all the brackets are released as to who's going where.
Yeah, that's correct. And everybody can follow that. That's open to anyone. Yep. It's on the IHSA.org, and it's always posted there. You just go to the sport, boys basketball, go to the state tournament pairings, and you'll have it. So you can look that up yourself.
All right, Coach, well, we'll let you go. A tough one here tonight, but back at it again already Friday, and hard to believe there's 3 regular season games left.
It's unbelievable how quick it goes, and we've just about got another senior class that's gone through, and it'll be time to start again before you know it. But let's finish this year and see if we can get something rolling.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go, and we'll see you Friday down in Springfield.
Okay, thank you.
Railers fall tonight 56-45. We'll wrap it up in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Window Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, the Lincoln Park District, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Citizens to elect Kevin Bateman for Lincoln Mayor, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Denise Costello Salon at 416 Holly Drive, Gary's Drywall, Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Connect Construction, Lincoln Dare, AG Farms, and by Stuffteria Pizza.